Tokon has recently dropped a trailer during the last PlayStation State of Play, showing a lot of stuff that has huge implications of not only the story of the game, but for the potential characters as well, with them having confirmed that characters have groups and teams, and that for each of the beta characters, they either belong to or lead their own teams. And so I want to share what characters I'd like to see that could be some representatives of which team. Some of these could be a bit of a stretch. However, this is slightly a dream come true scenario, more so than true realism. So with that out of the way, good morning gamers, good afternoon gamers, and let's hop right into it. At number 1 on my list, you already know who it is. My pick is going to be Eric Brooks, aka Blade, and I think that he could lead a team containing Robbie Reyes, aka Ghost Rider, for the Midnight Suns. Suns as in father and son. Not to be confused with the Midnight Suns, like the star that keeps us alive, and also the video game. Although not dissimilar, they actually carry a lot of the same members, and the plot of the game is almost the exact same as the first iteration of the Suns, as well as their comic version. The group is filled with members of the occult and supernatural, meaning that we have room for some returnees from previous Marvel fighting games and newcomers. We could see Doctor Strange and Iron Fist potentially return. And just like how Magic has seen a lot of popularity recently, with her and Juggernaut helping X-Men sales along nicely, plus being in Marvel Rivals recently, another character we could see who has been getting a lot of popularity recently is Moon Knight, who had a brief stint on a version of the Midnight Suns separate from Magic. Speaking of Magic, actually, if the characteristic of adding an off pick to every team is going to be a continued theme, confirmed here, then the Midnight Suns have plenty to choose from specifically. A very offshoot, Zoe Laveau, who knows Magic and Wolverine from an event she caused, which ended up creating Magic and Wolverine's iteration of the Midnight Suns, as well as Dr. Doom, from when Dr. Doom became the Sorcerer Supreme and started his own Magic Academy. So as you can see, with just Ghost Rider's appearance alone, there's so much room for diversity in the character roster, and honestly, it doesn't stop there. My second pick is a little more bog standard, but who doesn't like the classics? It's Thanos. The way the game is presenting this story that it has, it already involves space characters, or rather I should say cosmic characters. So the game is not at all above having character picks that are a little bit more out there atmosphere-wise. That said, just like with Blade, Thanos has a lot of interactions with a lot of different characters in this game, a lot that I'm not even sure that I actually need to mention because of how much of a mainstay this character has been throughout the history of Marvel and in recent years with the Marvel Cinematic Universe having the whole Infinity Saga that ended only as recently as 2020. However, ultimately, I just want to see a sort of all villains team, if I'm being completely honest. And during the scripting of this video, it was actually leaked that Magneto and Scarlet Witch will also be characters in this game. So with a team of Doctor Doom, Magneto, and Thanos, and all villains cast with a fourth well-known or another impressive obscure pick, seems like it could be likely. And third, if I had to choose another villain to represent the all villains cast, with the small snippets of the story that we have, it would probably be another cosmic level character, and I would have to go with Dormammu. With this one, I'm being really greedy on this because I play him in both Marvel 3 and Infinite. But between Doctor Doom having magic powers that could be related to the Sorcerer Supreme, the inherent cosmic theme of the story shown in the trailer, hints like what seems to be an either unconscious or dead Shumagorath in the background of the Manhattan stage, and other hints of various cosmic entities throughout the trailer we saw during the State of Play, it's actually not that far off. Fourth is going to be Penny Parker. To be honest, this just feels comfortable. I mean, she can slot on so many teams, but the most obvious seems like some sort of Spider-Man based team, or if we're thinking slightly outside the box, maybe the start of an all-girls team with Miss Marvel. I definitely think that if there's any character in Marvel that Arc System Works is going to treat like Goku from Dragon Ball FighterZ and add multiple versions of them in their game, the most likely choice seems like Spider-Man, and frankly, I would want it to be Spider-Man. That said, while Miles is my favorite Spider-Man, I do like the concepts of mechs overall more than just him in particular, and also with the fact that the game is taking place in what seems like some sort of Japanese equivalent universe of Earth 616, seemingly, it would kind of make sense that if that's the case, then this universe could end up housing different variants of Japanese versions of different superheroes like Penny Parker. Who knows? Maybe we could even see the return of the original Japanese Psylocke, like how they have her in Marvel Rivals. Also, as far as gameplay, I sort of am imagining / hoping that we get something similar to Bedman, because I really like how that character plays, and I like playing that character in both Exert and Strive. And I'd like to see a character using some sort of mech that either fights for them or alongside them that has similarities to Bedman. Okay, for a quick post Ringo short little ramble here. This is exactly why if you're making a video, you should just hunker down and do it instead of getting lazy and waiting until maybe you actually feel like it. Because I had these picks and I was going to make it immediately after the state of play, and then I got lazy, and then I wanted to play a lot of Deadlock. And then immediately after that, AWT swung around, so I wanted to watch AWT. And then during AWT, a bunch of stuff got revealed, like me saying that there were going to be a lot more cosmic entities and cosmic play at work in the story, and also Penny Parker straight up getting revealed. So I just like to add this as a word that I in fact did not know, and this was just me making my list and this getting thrown on here. But yeah, just small little word. And besides that, appreciate you guys for sticking around, watching the video. You know, let me know your guys' character wish list, whether it be for DLC or otherwise. And all of this stuff that I've talked about here just now, where I'm mentioning the cosmic preamble for the actual story and Penny Parker actually being revealed, is going to come out on a video that I promise you is going to be very, very soon. So yeah, watch out for that. And besides that, you guys have yourselves a great day. Peace.